Hello YouTube, Historical Jack Gaming here. Welcome back to another episode of Grand Tactician, the Civil War. Today we'll be leaving off after our fight yesterday with the Army of the Potomac versus the Department of the Ohio under George B. McClellan. And we will see now what the campaign will look like, the campaign map, how it works, and we will see if we get into a battle or not. So let's dive in. Alright, here we are, back on the campaign map. So as we zoom in, as things load in, you can see flash trains, they shouldn't be down there. Yeah, it's still loading in. So here is the overall list of the campaign. Our objectives here, we have to break morale, capture Richmond. We have invaded the Confederacy, we won the first major battle, and we have won 3 consecutive land, naval, and major land battles. So, it's funny, I didn't even realize that somehow we have 12 battles won against their 1. 21,000 casualties versus their 40,000. And they have slightly better European relations, but the trade warfare is about the same, and the weapons industry is about the same. They still have me outnumbered in terms of troops recruited. I'm going to try and get more recruited in just to kind of even the odds. But the national morale is the same, and national support, they are slightly better. And both morale of armies are kind of low. So, I don't think I'm going to continue the campaign. I think they're beaten up. Well, no, their supplies are pretty okay. I know McDowell and Patterson are both kind of beaten up, and I want to get him back to Washington just so he can kind of resupply. I'm going to continue my expansion from Wheeling, Virginia down to Charleston. Once we capture Charleston, we will have the state of West Virginia created for the United States. So that's the plan. Over here in the west, excuse me, where'd they go? Here they are. Department of the West under Harney, who will probably be replaced soon just due to historical timeline. But the State Guard, I think, is going to head back into Missouri, and we are trying to chase the Western Army, but I believe that they're going to head into Virginia and help these armies out. They also created a new corps, Otis's Corps, and he has about 23,000, so we'll see where that goes. So let me get McClellan down here and see what happens. As for Department of the West, I'm not sure if I should keep chasing him or focus on the Missouri State Guard. How many do they have? 12,000. And the Western Army roughly has about almost 18,000. Well, I don't like that they're moving back into heading towards Missouri, so I will change my order and go after them. So let's finally click play. I usually click 20 times. Yeah, so they gotta fix this a little bit. It's a little bit completely glitched, but it's basically saying the units are routed and the rear guard are suffering casualties and all that stuff. So, yeah, everyone's retreating, moving about. What's this? Oh, yes, because my Navy is still blockading over here. Union printing new notes, new greenbacks. New policy has been made. So if let me pause. We go up here. You can see the policies that I have unlocked so far. So we finally got print notes here. I'll probably do legal blockade. And currently I'm researching military 2. This will technically unlock the formation of Army Corps and like forming a larger army, but you can technically already do that, but it's just I think they just have to optimize it. And the Confederacy also researches policies. Not sure how they're doing it. I believe they actually got 3-year contracts up, which doesn't make sense because even I don't have that unlocked. But yeah, that's the policy panel. Then you have finances. This is where all your financial info is. Tariffs, tax, subsidies, how much you're paying to enhance diplomacy, industry, etc., etc. Recruitment is important if you want to get troops. So if I go here and head to, so an example, Department of the West, and if I click on add a new unit, a brigade, and check off the enemy states, you can see I have 215,000 men available to recruit. And as long as the numbers are above 3,000, I can recruit infantry. As long as they're above 2,500, I can recruit cavalry. And was for artillery 240? Yeah, 240. So if the numbers are below 3,000 or more for infantry, I cannot use infantry, and then below 2,500, etc., etc. So like Vermont's out. I can use the Indian Territory for artillery. These guys, Connecticut can't do anything. So my best states are obviously New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and then a few from Illinois, Indiana. I was gonna say Kentucky, but their national support is too low, in my opinion. The lower the support, the more the brigade that is recruited from that state can break in battle and just run off the field. So Maryland, Massachusetts, most of these are fine. I can still recruit West Virginia, even though West Virginia doesn't exist yet. Yeah. Let's just keep playing. I may cut to when something exciting happens, so it's just not me and you sitting here watching the armies move, but this gives you an idea of the campaign map, towns, Washington, forts, where armies are, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm going to cut when the next event, whether it's battle, newspaper, or anything like that, catches my eye. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. After a few maneuvers and stuff, the Department of the West has come into contact with the Missouri State Guard, and they have actually, before it changed, they had a symbol around their flag besides the swords, indicating that they have dug in and they are on the defensive. So in this fight, rather than me being on the hill and just letting them come to me, I am going to have to press the full attack. And we shall see how that looks once we get to the deployment screen. Alright, here we are. We have the Missouri State Guard under command of Sterling Price with a strength of some 13,009 guns. Now, I have about 23,000 and 720 artillery versus their 100. So we shall see how that goes. We are down in this region of the battlefield. What battlefield is this? The Shiloh map. Usually Shiloh is used in the Western Theater as the choice of map just because it was in the lower part of Tennessee. If we zoom out, we can see that they do not have any objectives taken. I have an objective, 3 objectives taken, and they're going to be marching from this end of the field. So we will probably meet around Shiloh Church or somewhere, depends on which objectives they go for. So I will move my troops, and when the battle starts, I will come back in. Cutting back in just for a brief moment, I wanted to explain more of the tactical map here. As you have seen in my previous 2 videos, that there is more of a graphical look of the field, and then there's the tactical look. Here, it basically just shows you as if you're playing on a table and kind of playing like a board game. But I wanted to explain my maneuvers and my plan. So basically, the only way that they can come in, if they just march straight down this road, is by crossing this bridge. And so I'm going to just have one division lined up in this section here so that they can't go down this road. They have to fight me in this little alcove here. And I'm going to have my second division right here in reserve, just so, because I don't think they will be able to go anywhere. If they do try and flank and stuff, then I will just move them around to the flanks and protect. But I'm basically just going to intervene right here and see what happens. So I will come back when the troops start to appear in front of me. So as you can see, they have taken Purdy Road West. My troops are starting to get into position. Artillery's moving up in this field to kind of see if they can cover. Not sure if the trees will block them or not. But now I'm just waiting to see where they're going to move next. There is a little crossing right here that goes down to the Widow Howell objective. But so far, I do not believe they are moving that way. Okay, so they are just sitting right here. That's interesting. Obviously, that means I have to press the attack now. They do not want me. They do not want to meet me on this side of the bridge. If that's where they're going to sit, then my tactical plan is I'm going to attack the bridge with my first division, and then my second division is going to go all the way around and hit them in the rear. And that should be the ender for their army. I'm going to assume that they're just going to sit there. If they change their tactic, then I will change mine accordingly. But my second division is already moving out. They are going to hopefully get across here without any resistance. And boom, strike them. These guys have a feud with their superior commander. So they may act upon their own will. Obviously, it says own initiative. So that means they will do whatever they think they want to do. We're about to capture Widow Howell. Well, when this brigade goes marching through, we'll capture it. Yep, there we go. My artillery is out of range still. I'm actually going to put them at the foot. Right at the foot of the bridge. See what happens. I'll probably send the skirmishers across to cover any of my men trying to cross the bridge. I think it's risky, but it may also prove beneficial. They're now opening up. They are moving forward. Oh, they're going to actually shoot at my artillery. Back away. I got too confident. Alright, they're moving skirmishers. I'm gonna take the risk. First division. Oh gosh. That's gonna be a bloodbath. We're gonna try. Let's do it. They're fighting for the bridge. I'm not sure if my guys will fire on the move. We'll see. But Fairchild's brigade is going in. Good luck. Make sure they're unlimbered. Yeah, so they stopped. They're gonna fight with the skirmishers here. I don't think they have any idea that a second division is gonna be coming into their rear. Where is? Oh, there he is. You can sit right there. So they're gonna go into a line of battle right here. they realize that the bridge is contested, so they're not just going to charge across. Once these guys get the order to move, here comes the courier. So these, I was explaining in the last, I think in the first episode, the only way that they're going to move off of order is by the courier. So the highest commander gives the orders, it moves down to the division commanders, and then they order the brigades to move. And that's how delayed orders works. But yeah, their skirmishers are all over the front here. They're going to try and defend this bridge as much as possible. Basically, this division is just a giant screen for my 2nd division to move forward. Or actually, 1st division, and then this would be 2nd division. Both say 1st division. Okay, I gotta change that. They broke. They're running back to their parent brigade. Not sure how this will work. Just gonna tell them to get to the head of the bridge. Missouri State Guard, they're relatively small. The brigades, they don't have divisions or anything. The brigades themselves are named divisions. So they are relatively small. Like, how many? 865, yeah, against like 3,000 infantry brigades. You're supposed to go to the division commander here. Whatever. Let me speed it up just a bit. See what happens. They're starting to move now. Great. Only 44 casualties, that is not bad. Oh, they're still out of range. I have yet to upgrade their muskets, so they are not doing anything good. I don't want... Here, skirmishers, that's all I can do. Play in the water, whatever. Go, just kind of delay. They're still going, that's great. Where's the... there he is. Edwards. Now that you're there... get you set up. Not sure if they see me or not. Let's see. Nope, I don't think so. This is a risky move because I'm not... Ooh, that demolished building may have added casualties to my troops there. But 1 brigade, 2 brigades are actually engaged. 3 brigades are engaged. And they are in cover and high fatigue. I'm not sure why, maybe because they went through the woods. Nope, I do not believe they know I'm here yet. There goes the skirmishers, they're heading over. So they made it across the bridge, that's good. So will these guys. Smart move by the Confederates, wanting me to cross the bridge rather than they cross the bridge. We'll see how this turns out. Now they have to cross the bridge. Good luck. probably because we're fighting against the river here. Never mind, just shoot at the skirmishers. They got the order, they're now moving forward. And then once they get set up here, then I'll press the attack right through the woods and hit them. Hopefully they will not become highly fatigued just by going through these sections of woods. Right now, this division is basically just taking casualties left and right. I'm going to have to tell them to pull back. There's no use having them sit here and get killed. There's a division. There we go. I'd rather the skirmishers do the dirty work. And they're running back to their parent unit. Falling back under fire. Let's see if the artillery can spice things up a bit. Yep, there they go. No reinforcements will be coming. There's not many armies over in the west. Let's send some skirmishers to get these guys from damaging my artillery. It's almost evening, so the night transition will occur soon. Probably around 20-something, 2100. They somehow recovered, so that's interesting. Yeah, they have no idea my army is here. This is gonna be nice. Whether I wait till the morning or press the attack now and see what happens. I may just press the attack. Go for it. I probably should detach them because the courier is gonna have to like bob and weave through the enemy lines, I believe. There's lots of artillery and skirmishes today. It says minor victory, but I'm not sure how that will work. I've won every battle of the war so far except for 3 naval battles, and those are kind of auto-generated. But every manual land battle I have won. Just the artillery, not the artillery, the AI still has a lot of optimization to go through, like I was saying. They're not as great as they can be. I'm not sure why, probably just because of the coding in general. Move those guys forward. But luckily, since it takes a while for the courier to arrive, they are resting. That way they'll be fresh to come up just a few yards and eventually engage them in the rear. Couple of low ammunition issues. Skirmishers run out of ammunition pretty quickly. But yeah, I know Historical Jack Gaming sounds very familiar or similar to History Guy Gaming. So, but my intention was not to copy his name. It's hard coming up with a YouTube name. So if anyone is like really bothered by that and thinks I'm copying him, obviously I'm not. I think he's a great YouTuber. He is actually one of the ones, he is the only one creating the tutorial videos for Grand Tactician. So props and kudos to him and much appreciation. So If it means I have to change my name to something else so it doesn't seem like I'm trying to mirror him, then so be it. Like, no problem. I'm just like him. I love history. I think the historical strategy games are awesome. And I thought, why not also create YouTube videos for it, you know? I'm not a simp. So the evening is coming relatively fast. Both sides have kind of just stopped. The artillery is still going at it. But the skirmishers have given up the fight for today. And these guys will probably not get their orders till the morning. So I'll have to redo that. I wonder where the courier is anyway. He may have been intercepted. I'm not sure if interception is a thing. With this. He could also just be going some long way around. I don't see anything. They're repositioning. I'm not sure why. Again, that's like the only thing the AI is good at. Yeah, yesterday's battle was pretty impressive to say the least, but in general, their sense of strategy and tactics is not here, not apparent. They're just really good at forming lines and then skirmishers. So I hope that the devs continue. Their ambition is high and great. So I'm hoping that, you know, within the first few months of 2021, they will have really optimized the AI to actually act like an opponent. You know, kind of like the old like chess game on like a Windows PC and how like unbeatable it is. So hopefully they can get like that where it's like playing a game of chess and you never know what your opponent is going to do. But they have brought skirmishers over the river somehow, and now they're of course engaging my skirmishers. I can probably move these guys up just to intervene. So far they're still waiting for orders, and I do not believe those orders have been found. I do believe they may have been intercepted. Gotta be a courier somewhere. Because he is here. This is where he would give the order. Did it run through the line? I do not see any couriers. Let me try again and see what happens. Okay, there's the courier. I'm not sure if interception is a thing, so I want to see if that happens. There he goes. The fact that they're repositioning their lines may mean that he can get through. End of day. Alright, well, we'll see how this happens. These guys are definitely cut off, so they're not going to get resupplied. So here's the morning report. Only 283 wounded, and supply is fine. So now we're just going to continue the attack and see what happens. So here's a courier. I hope he gets through. Yeah, he definitely got through. I think the first one was intercepted and never made it past the lines. What's this? Yeah, I just clicked on that. There he is. Alright. The order was received. Ooh, I wonder if they're trying to flank now. Can they really cross the river? Alright, the division orders are coming out. The brigade will move very shortly. And then we'll have our fight. seems like they are trying to press an attack now. Either that, or it's just the fact that they're reforming their line really horribly. Yeah, they're just... Oh, goodness gracious. What are you guys doing? Yep, here comes the brigades. Still well rested. Yep, very good. They should know now that we are here. Now, press the attack. The woods are going to slow them down tremendously, so good luck to them. And I'm going to have to get relatively close because their rifles, their muskets have a very poor range, only like 250 yards. I want to move them so these artillery can open up. Yeah, play some music going in. Scare them. Yeah, they're winded. They're okay. Yeah, they're... I don't know. Maybe my attack will fail. This brigade broke immediately. Wow, Brown's brigade? So long. Yeah, they're exhausted. That means their fighting is going to be really poor. Still, gotta move them up. Go. Yeah, they need to catch their breath. They have nowhere to go, so they're trying to get across the bridge. But my skirmishers are also shooting out. Of course, his cavalry is completely broken. Not broken in the sense of morale, but broken in the sense of AI. There goes another brigade. Crutchfield's brigade broken. They're firing now. I'm just going to turn them this way and engage that way. These guys can come up and deal with these breaking units. They're trying to rally, but that's not going to last long. Hopefully this episode will be a bit shorter. I won't try and keep it always at like 40 minutes or so. And with editing and stuff, hopefully it won't be as long. Yeah, they have no choice but to cross the bridge, I guess. And even then, that's suicide for them, so... Ooh, and due to his exhaustion, Stone has broke. is this? Detachment. We're gonna have to rally. Hopefully they'll rally. They're exhausted, but they're fighting them. See if this range, probably it should hit them in the little peninsula there. I'll move them down. But these guys are just getting slaughtered on the bridge. They have nowhere to go. Their artillery just broke. That's interesting. Another major victory supposedly at hand. Is that a detachment or a division? Detachment. I don't think they'll break that brigade. I hope not. Enemies retreating. Okay. Speed it up. Let them go. Maybe we can charge them and just break them. Very exhausted, so see if we can capture them. No. Okay then. 10 minutes left. Oh, they just arrived. And we are victorious. 2,500 versus my 942. That's not bad. Only lost 3 guns. And they lost half of their guns. Here we are, back at the campaign map. Glorious victory at New Madrid, Missouri State Guard. Fleeing in panic. 498 of them were killed, and I lost 126 killed, with 95 missing and the rest wounded. 946 rifles were picked up, and 1 gun from the battlefield. So, how much? Yeah, 34. This is a very small battle. I wouldn't consider this one of the great battles of the Civil War in my version. So, you know, good job. You toughed it out in a tiny battle, and there you go. So I will probably end the video here and continue on with the campaign in the next video. This is Historical Jack Gaming. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.